Something shocking just happened inside the UK Parliament and is raising serious questions about democracy, voting integrity, and government conduct. During a crucial vote on the Finance Bill, proceedings were hit by what's now being described as deliberate obstruction inside the voting lobbies, with MPs accused of blocking movement, delaying votes, and refusing to comply with parliamentary rules.
Sergeant lost his authority because MPs said, "I am not moving." Pretending to be ill, by 7 o'clock they were suddenly well again. If we think that this gives us good standing in the world, it doesn't. It is appalling.
The Speaker was visibly furious, calling the situation totally unacceptable and warning that this kind of behaviour damages the UK's reputation on the global stage. But here's where it gets even worse: claims that members were pretending to be ill to stall proceedings, while key officials reportedly lost control of the situation entirely. This isn't just political drama, this is about how power is being used behind closed doors. Stay until the end, because what's revealed later puts this entire incident into a much bigger and more serious context. If you believe people should see what's really happening inside Parliament, like, share and subscribe, especially now when many feel information is being suppressed and controlled.
Order. Before we come to the business questions, I would like to say something about yesterday's evening's proceedings. The final division of the day on the third reading of the Finance No. 2 Bill was subject to intolerable delays in the voting lobbies. This Parliament is meant to be respected around the world and should set an example of good behaviour. The behaviour in the lobby last night, involving a group of about half a dozen government members, including the Chief and Deputy Chief Whip, was totally unacceptable. I expect better from honourable members and right honourable members. If members are asked to move swiftly through the lobbies, they must do. The fact it took 22 minutes to get a vote through is beyond the pale. I cannot believe the behaviour. It is absolutely not going to be accepted. The sergeant lost his authority because MPs said, "I am not moving." Pretending to be ill, by 7 o'clock they were suddenly well again. If we think that this gives us good standing in the world, it doesn't. It is appalling. We should be ashamed, and I hope that I will be getting letters from the people who were involved in that protest. If the government can't manage the business, maybe they ought to go on a training exercise rather than disrupting the rules of the House. So I say, I expect better from honourable right honourable members. If members are asked to move swiftly, they must move and respect the sergeant. There are other ways in which the government whips can manage timings of business in the chamber. It is disrespectful to this House, to the occupant of the chair, the deputy was put in impossible position, and to the office of the sergeant at arms to behave in the way that they did. Members, as I say, involved should be ashamed. I will now call the shadow leader for business questions, Jessie Norman.
If you want the truth to reach everyone, like this video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. Ahmad, don't miss out. Subscribe now to stay informed and see what others are trying to hide.